Your vision is our vision. Colecovision.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to look at game number 15 in our 20 from the Colecovision series. And this game was originally created by a West Germany company called Video Games GmbH. This is a difficult game, and this is called Looping. This was released for the arcades in 1982 under the Ventureline license, and released to the Colecovision in 1983 by Coleco Industries Incorporated. And this is so hard. You fly a plane and you have to go through a series of really tight areas in order to reach the end, which is marked as the end. And anytime that you crash, you get put all the way back at the beginning. So frickin' hard. You have a speed up button, and there's not many points where you'll really want to use it. As is typical with a lot of ColecoVision games, there are 4 different skills for 1-player or 2-player games, and there's like more tenacious enemies, tougher enemies, etc. And we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's get started. So you're that little blue plane. You have flight directions. So if you press up, then you move downwards. And if you press down, you climb. There are these hot air balloons that will appear. There is a safe area here where you can bounce off the top of the screen, and there was a little missile at the very beginning, and you need to shoot it here, and then this gate will open so you can go in this pipe structure. Very tight areas to have to move around. Very, very difficult, but this is the way you want to go. Just kind of follow my directions. And you dive here, and then you lift just as you start to pass that last pipe area there. And you need to start shooting to take out that little spark. And you can bounce off the top and bottom trampolines. And then you touch the end. It looks so simple, but it's not. The music during the pipe structure area is by Johann Sebastian Bach. It's one of his inventions. Now you could get points for shooting through. And there I took out that, but you actually want to take out this missile to be able to open the gate. See, it changes each time you play through. You have to shoot down a different missile to open up that gate that would normally be there. Touch anything, touch any wall or anything, and you're gonna crash. You can even touch the ceiling here and die. There are few exceptions. The ceiling in the first area is one exception. And there's this green blob that drops from the pipe. You'll need to watch out for that. Ah, crap. Yeah, I was never terribly good at this game, but even getting through the first stage is really tough. You need to shoot through those little tiny blocks there sometimes to get to the missile that you need to destroy to get through the gate. But fortunately, if you destroy the missile to open the gate will stay open for the rest of your lives, or at least on this level. Yeah, I remember this in the arcades. It's frickin' hard. Way too hard. But yeah, the blob starts on the second stage on the easiest level. Yeah, these little bouncing balls are a pain in the butt. Yeah, you have to shoot them right on, and that is like one of the few areas where you might need to use the speed, because by now the balls will respawn quicker, and you'll want to zip downwards through that area so that they don't respawn on you. But know that you get points now for going through this area. So if you're an ace navigator, maybe you can just kind of loop around in an area and just collect points endlessly. But I'm not I'm not talented enough to do that. There were voice samples in the arcade game. They're not in here. It would say alert as the drop falls. It was very creepy. But yeah, try to bounce off that, and yeah, you'll need to do the speed up there. I didn't. But God, this game is hard. But it was pretty popular for the Colecovision because it was almost a perfect port of the arcade game. Yeah, you have one button to speed up and one button to shoot, and you can hold down shoot for rapid fire. Yeah, this is a classical piece right here. But yeah, remember, up makes you dive, down makes you climb. But you gotta take care of that spark as quickly as you can. Those balls get particularly fast and respawn quickly as you complete levels. That really sucks that you start all the way over. You really should be allowed to have a save point. But for shooting the blue balloons, you get 200. A red balloon may spawn if you take too long, or if you play one of the higher skill levels. That is 200. A red opening up a gate is 2,000 points. Or shooting one of the missiles. A little block is 150. And if you spend like 1/5 of a second in the pipe area, you will get points. Yeah, I needed to speed up. But you'll get 20 points for the easiest setting for 1/5 of a second in the pipe area, and then 30 on the next skill level, 40 on the next skill level, and 50 for 1/5 of a second in the pipes in the next area. We're just going to look at some of the harder skill levels. I think this is skill level number 2. Or no, notice that, you know, on the easiest skill level, there's one of the red balloons. On the easiest skill level, you just shoot that first missile to open the gate. Yeah, those red balloons are much faster. And if they don't show up immediately on one of the harder skill levels, then they will show up if you take too long. If you just kind of tarry around shooting the blue balloons. Shooting a green drip is 500. Whoops. See, shooting that did not open up the gate. And shooting the spark is 1,000. Well, that was looping by Venture Line, or for the arcades, or video games GmbH in 1982, and for the Colecovision in 1983 by Coleco Industries Incorporated. Hope you all have a good one. Stay safe, and I will catch you later with game number 14. Bye-bye, folks.